The smoke hadn't cleared, but the galaxy had already declared Earth defeated. The Threx Dominion's black banners hung over the broken shells of Earth's orbiting stations. What remained of the planetary defense fleet floated like twisted metal corpses in space. From the ashes of New Geneva to the crater where old Tokyo had stood, the world bled and groaned under alien boots. To the galactic broadcast networks, it was over. To the Threx generals, Earth was a conquered world. But to Sergeant Elias Cord, it had just begun. He emerged from the ruins of a collapsed military outpost buried deep in the Arctic Circle. An old Earth Cold War bunker long forgotten by both Earth's government and the enemy's censors. His power armor was half fused to his body from radiation exposure, and his left eye had been replaced with a makeshift scanner cobbled together from wreckage. The man was a ghost. Yet, to the remnants of humanity listening across encrypted rebel channels, he was the ghost of Earth. A myth whispered between survivors, a story the Threx dismissed as resistance propaganda, until he lit up their sky. The first explosion struck over the Dominion's command tower in what used to be Vancouver. No one saw it coming. 1 second, blue sky. The next, a cascade of white-hot plasma reduced the alien fortress to rubble. The Dominion scrambled jets, called in dreadnought support, and sealed every corridor across their planetary HQs. They didn't realize it was just one man. Elias had tapped into the enemy's own supply convoys, sabotaging their reactors with virus-coated nanites he'd built from parts of children's toys and military scrap. Where others saw defeat, he saw opportunity, like the makeshift railgun hidden in a gutted subway tunnel beneath Montreal, or the orbital cannon he reprogrammed using a destroyed Earth weather satellite. He wasn't just fighting. He was sending a message. In the alien war chambers aboard the Threx flagship Zartak, Supreme Commander Velrune slammed a clawed fist into the hollow table. "This is not possible," he hissed. "Earth has no functioning armies. Who is doing this?" A trembling Zyran technician replied, "We believe. It is one human. Just one." Laughter echoed around the chamber. But Velrune didn't laugh. He remembered Earth history. He had read about a place called Thermopylae, where a handful of warriors stalled an empire. And across the broken cities, resistance fighters began to rise again. Women, men, even children. Inspired by Elias, they struck back with what little they had: steel rods, stolen blasters, ancient tanks dragged from museums. Under his shadow, Earth remembered its rage. The message was clear: humanity wasn't done yet. Then came the final blow. Velrune deployed the Orbital Purge Array, a weapon of last resort, meant to glass Earth's remaining continents. A statement to the galaxy: Earth would burn for its defiance. But Elias was already on board. He'd infiltrated the array's satellite base using nothing but a stolen uniform and an oxygen mask. By the time the Threx noticed something wrong, he had already rewired the firing sequence. He broadcast a message across every galactic frequency. "You thought Earth was beaten. You thought we would bow. But we're not made of surrender. We're made of fire, grit, and something you'll never understand. We don't die quietly. We rise." Then he overloaded the core. The explosion lit the night sky for 6 minutes straight. And when the Dominion's forces scanned the wreckage, there was no trace of Elias Cord. Or so they believed. Years later, as the Dominion's empire collapsed and Earth began rebuilding under the stars, a new legend spread among frontier worlds, of a scarred man with one eye, cloaked in shadows, who helped colonies repel invaders. He never gave his name, never stayed long, just left trails of hope and smoldering Threx wreckage. Some said he was dead. Others swore he was immortal. But every time a new enemy thought humanity would fold, someone would whisper, "One man showed them what we're made of."